Sorry, real quick. Did that not go for you?
No, it did.
Oh, okay.
Should we redo it?
Yeah, because it didn't play for me.
That's so weird. No, it played
until
for
like
me.
the end.
Okay, wait.
I'm gonna redo it.
All right, redo it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Unsolicited with Sam and Jordyn. I'm Sam, this is Jordyn, and we have nothing prepared for you today, kind of. We have a little bit prepared.
Like, basically nothing.
We haven't gone as hard this week as we normally do, but nonetheless, I'm excited. I'm excited to speak with you, Jordyn. How are you doing today?
I'm doing so good. You know, I love when it's like 4:30. I'm about to pack up for work, and I get a text from Sam knowing that we're recording at 8 p.m. this evening, and she goes, "What are we talking about?" And I was like, "Great question."
Yeah. I know,
it's
on all day too.
We had all day, and we could have planned during the day yesterday, but we didn't.
No, we totally didn't, and we've spoken too. Like we completely just ignored the fact that we have a podcast to put together. But
you know what?
We're here.
Some of our best episodes and some of our best clips and our best moments are unprompted, unplanned, unsolicited. See what I did there?
God. Look at this girl. She's like marketing over here. Like we don't even need to pay anybody for marketing. We
promo.
We're just so good at this.
We're so good at what we do. And Sam, I am so excited to hear this. She had a very exciting last night. Sam is a huge 5 Seconds of Summer fan. How many times have you seen them now?
This is my 8th time seeing them.
Yeah, you saw them last night, and I want to hear all about it.
Okay, well, first of all, yes, I've seen them 8 times because I've been following them since I was 17, and I'm now 27, so 10 years. And my first show seeing them, it's my millennial privilege, I call it, is I saw them opening up for One Direction. So they opened up for One Direction. I saw them twice opening up for One Direction. And me and my friend Kat, shout out Kat, who was the one who got the tickets for us, which were amazing seats. We were basically first row. It was insane at Madison Square freaking Garden. It was amazing. And so we saw them open up for One Direction, and we were like, oh, like they're our age, like they're 27, 28 years old. And so I was like, oh my God, like I have to be in love with these boys from Australia that are opening up for One Direction. And it just took off from there. Then we were just, plus when they're like, you know, like when their bands are smaller, you can go to these like very intimate concerts and it's like $30 for a ticket. And so that's what we were doing. And then they started getting bigger and bigger. And now all of a sudden we just saw them at Madison Square Garden. But it was an amazing show. I was telling Jordyn right before we started recording that if I didn't go to the Eras tour this year, it would have been one of the best concerts I've been to, like this year. Like it was just incredible. The guys were so pumped to be at Madison Square Garden. They just like the energy in the room was so good. It was just so amazing. And I literally like was watching my videos back this morning and it's just me screaming at the top of my lungs. Like I recorded them like coming out like the beginning of the concert, and at one point the camera is just like pointing at the floor and it's like shaking and you just hear me going, oh my God.
I can hear it in your voice a little bit today.
Yeah, I'm a little hoarse. I'm not gonna lie.
Hoarse.
I've been tackling a little bit of a cold past week too. So
I was gonna say you sound right now like I do normally.
Yeah.
Which is just hoarse, and I always sound like I'm under the weather.
Yeah, it was a lot of screaming. Last night I really didn't have a voice. Like I was trying to speak and I couldn't. And then this morning I woke up and I actually felt like I was like, oh my God, I have to go to work and like see my coworkers who are very new to me and like be like hoarse and like sickly. But it was all good. But yeah, it was amazing, and they're amazing. And I'm kind of nervous though because one of them's having a baby like very soon, and we have this idea that this is going to be the last tour for a while. And like they consistently tour every year. Like that's why I've seen them so many times. Is because every summer I see 5 Seconds of Summer. Like it's just like, but so we think that maybe this might be the last tour for a little while.
Well, at least you got to go out on an amazing note because your seat was awesome. I mean, in Madison Square Garden, amazing show. Like,
yeah,
she literally locked eyes with Luke. Like,
literally,
unreal experience.
Luke Hemmings and I go way back. Like, no, I'm just kidding. I mean, we do. I've been seeing this kid on stage for 10 years. But just for the visual people in the world right now, this is how far away I was from Luke Hemmings. Like straight up, I could count the pores on his forehead. He was right there, and like he was like really interactive with our small little section, which was like 8 people. And like he would just keep coming over and was like looking at us and like smiling with us and dancing with us. And I was like,
that is so cute.
Do you know Alex and Sierra? That like
yes.
duo? He's marrying Sierra.
Nuh-uh.
Yep, they're engaged to be married.
Wait, are Alex and Sierra?
They broke up a long time ago. Yeah.
I'm uncultured. We know this.
Well, the only reason I know this is because of 5 Seconds of Summer.
They were together at one point though, right?
Yeah, when they were like their little duo.
Yes.
They were together, and then I don't know why they broke up, but they broke up. And then she started dating Luke Hemmings.
You know what? Good for her.
I mean, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? I'm so in love with that
singing, and I don't know why.
You what?
I almost just started singing. Wouldn't it be nice simply? Don't know where that came from. Yeah, don't know why.
That's okay. We're a little tired. We're a little delusional.
We're a little tired. We're a little delusional.
Yeah, it's okay though. It's okay. But yeah, overall, amazing show. I waited like an hour for merch. I didn't even wait that long at the Taylor Swift concert for merch. It was horrible how long I had to wait for merch. We had to get chicken tenders just to make it through the line. Like it was long.
Ooh, you know what we can do on this podcast? During this episode, I can place a DoorDash order for a Pancheros burrito.
Oh my God, you should totally do that. Have you not eaten dinner yet?
No, because I had to go to work. And do you remember the last time we recorded? I was on my desktop computer. I'm also making a banner as we speak for a topic that I cannot wait to discuss. But you know how last week we both forgot our computers and I was on my desktop?
Yeah.
I was the dingus and forgot to pick up my podcasting computer all week. So after work, stopped home at my mom's. And then, of course, I'm at my mom's. I have my 2 doggies at my mom's house. So I can't walk into my mom's without at least like hugging my dogs for like a half hour. So I got sucked into that. And then we were talking, came home. I had to do a cameo video. Also, here, I'll give myself, I'm the queen of marketing today. I'm on Cameo. So if you want a cameo, I've been doing a lot of randomly selecting fantasy draft leagues, their draft order for this season. But you know, I'm open for anything. Especially I really want like someone like to get their Cowboys fan, friend, or significant other a cameo of me just being like, I hate your organization, like just for fun. That's the dream. But yeah, so I had to upload that cameo. And then literally hopped right onto here. So I have not eaten dinner yet, but we will get there. In more pressing news, I don't think I can wait any longer to dive into this just a little bit.
Let's do it.
Doesn't even know what I'm about to bring up. Do you? Is the telepathy working?
I think so. Is it? Yeah.
Scooter, you're going down swinging. This is a day I've waited for a very long time. For those that don't know, Scooter Braun, he's been a big talent manager in the music industry for years and years and years. He found Justin Bieber, for reference, and Ariana Grande has been with him since the very early stages of her career. And as of today, he is no longer a talent manager, which is just poetic. And for those who are wondering, like, why does it matter? Who cares? I'll tell you why. And of course, if you haven't predicted it already, it all goes back to Taylor Swift.
It always does.
It always goes back to Taylor Swift. So here's like a little Swiftie education real quick. So long story short, Taylor was signed. What?
Long story short, Taylor Swift song.
See, I do it subconsciously. Taylor Swift was signed to Big Machine Records, which was bought out by Scooter. And when he bought it out, for whatever reason, she didn't want to be a part of it. So she offered to buy her masters from the record label, aka from Scooter. And he sold them out from underneath of her. Hence why she is re-recording her first 6 studio albums. So she gets all the rights and she owns everything and he gets nothing. And there was all this beef, and I'm sure there are people listening that might be on the train. Well, maybe not. We talk about Taylor Swift too much to have like Taylor Swift haters. But there may be people who are still like, I don't get why Taylor Swift is doing this. She's just doing this. She's money hungry, and all the headlines negatively talking about her re-recording her music, whatever they may be. They're all kind of getting shot down right now because we are now just realizing how scummy Scooter is. Earlier this week, Justin Bieber dropped him. Then when that happened, I literally made the joke like, oh my God, watch Ariana Grande drop him too. A couple days later, she does. Then Demi Lovato. Well, I actually think it was Demi, then Ariana, but whatever. Then every other artist that he has, they all drop him. And
I saw Idina Menzel too.
Yes, everyone. Carly Rae Jepsen. Everyone dropped him. Literally, he is no longer a talent manager. And everyone was kind of like, okay, something obviously happened. And now we find out that he's being investigated by the FBI. Yeah, no, he's done.
Wait, done. I did not read this far into this.
Oh yeah, he's being investigated by the FBI. And you know who spoke to the FBI about him?
I would love to take a guess.
Please take a guess.
Is it Miss Taylor Swift?
It's Miss Taylor Swift. Cue vigilante
shit. Absolutely. Love that.
It's so powerful. And the most beautiful thing about it, so yesterday we found out, so yesterday was August, we're recording this on August 22nd. This episode will come out on August 23rd. Yesterday was August 21st. So on August 21st is when Ariana Grande and Demi Lovato also dropped Scooter Braun. 6 years ago, on August 21st is when Taylor Swift ended her social media blackout and posted the snake entering the start of the Reputation era. So I was like, oh my God, how poetic. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Today, he's no longer a talent manager. FBI is after him. He's like literally done. Today is 4 years to the date that she announced she was going to be releasing or re-recording her 6 first studio albums. So I just want to say the devil works hard, but Taylor Swift works harder.
She's a witch.
And I used to like make fun of people for saying that. Like there are people who are like, she's Illuminati. She's a witch. And I was like, come on. Now I'm like, y'all are right. And I still don't care. I still love her.
No, I'm not saying that in a derogatory way. I'm saying like she's a witch and we stand. Like I love that about her.
She's literally the Grim Reaper for everyone who has ever wronged her ever in her life. Every single person that has wronged her has like fallen apart or gotten karma in one way or another. Biggest examples, obviously, Kanye and now Scooter Braun, but
that's crazy.
It's nuts. I'm so curious to what the FBI is actually investigating, and I'm very curious to see like what we're gonna find out about this.
Yeah, see, when I was reading stuff, I read a very, very brief article. I don't even remember where. Maybe it was like like Entertainment Today or something like that. I don't remember. But it was like they were saying that he's investing in something, and that like he's investing so much into it and like so much time that like months ago he already had spoken to his clients and like all this kind of stuff. And I was like, that doesn't really make any sense. Like how could every single person that you represent have the same contract that ends at the same time?
Yep.
Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
I saw one thing that was like talking about his payouts, and it's like Scooter Braun and his partner, who's also super sketchy, like literally was like calling Taylor Swift hot when she was like 14. And it's like,
Ugh.
yeah, weird vibes. They are making a cumulative $161 million from this new deal. And then you have Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande, who are only making 11 million for like their whole discography. You have Demi Lovato only making $1 million. And it's like
I just thought of something too.
tell
Not
me.
that she's re-recording things, but Demi Lovato is putting out an entire rock album of all of her songs that she's like already done, which is
Yup.
basically re-recording, not an album, but like basically like a lot of her hit songs. Like she's been slowly coming out with all these singles, and I'm like, what does she do? Like, not that I don't dislike it. I mean, I think that they're very fun, like listening to them back.
What?
But I was like, she's putting out so many of them. And then she just announced that she was putting out a whole rock album of songs that we all already know.
Yep.
Which
Yeah,
is
no, and
basically
it's
re-recording.
yes, no, and I actually saw an article of someone that is like Taylor Swift is literally going to end up reshaping the music industry because she kind of like set the precedent that like it's okay to do this. And for Demi Lovato, I like Demi. I know there's been a lot of highs and lows in her career, and I hope she's like doing okay now. But I have nothing against her. Her music was never my like favorite, but I always loved her rock stuff. And like her early albums with like La La Land, I thoroughly enjoyed those. I loved her rock sound. So now I'm super excited to hear a lot of her pop songs with like a rock twist. I think it's going to make me enjoy them a lot more. So I'm glad she's doing it. And I hope all these artists end up getting what they deserve. I'm a little nervous about Justin Bieber just because Scooter Braun has been with him since the beginning. And if he was blindsided, apparently like Haley's his manager right now.
Oh God.
I know. So like if he was super blindsided and hurt by Scooter, I feel like he's been like really getting it together, and he had a really tough year with his Bell's palsy and having to cancel his like he's already been going through it. And I feel like he's been on an uphill climb since his whole mental breakdown from a couple years ago. And I just hope that he's going to do okay and hold it together, because that's got to hurt. And again, a lot of this is speculation because we don't know the extent of what they know of what Scooter actually did. But
I completely forgot that Justin Bieber was like going through the ringer.
Yeah.
I like completely forgot about that.
Yeah. And then the whole internet was attacking his wife and accusing him of still being in love with his high school girl or teenage girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not ideal. Not ideal for your mental well-being.
No. And you know what? I'm guilty.
Yeah.
I partook. I roasted Hailey Bieber.
I think we can both agree we're both like the team Selena of whatever was happening at that point in time. Yeah. Selena Gomez is also coming out with new music.
Yes, her and Miley.
I'm like so pumped about that. It's going to be so good.
Yes.
I feel a renaissance coming.
Also, have you listened to Addison Rae's music at all?
No.
No, you wouldn't think to, right? It's good. It's good.
Can she sing?
Like, no, but but it's like that. I don't know. Like, I'm a bit like, I love watching like RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, Robbie, my best friend, is super into drag and loves drag. So like, he got me into it. And all the songs that are super poppy and super girly and just like, I don't know, it's giving like Madonna, like that, just like cheesy, fun pop. And you know what? She nailed it. It's not profound music. It's not the best thing you've ever heard, but it's fun and you can dance to it and it's got a beat. Lady Gaga wrote one of the songs.
Oh, wow.
Or she's at least credited. But yeah, I'll give credit. It is a very, very, very fun pop album.
Good for Addison Rae. Yeah. Also, something that we didn't plan on talking about, but I just thought of, and I don't even know the story. I have nothing to say on this unless you know what's going on with Doja Cat.
I know very little.
I also know very little, but like I heard the new song that came out, called Paint the Town Red. Catchy as hell. So good. Like, I've been listening to it nonstop.
Yeah.
But then I saw a bunch of TikToks saying like, oh no, like I hate that I like this song, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, am I this out of touch with reality right now? Like, I don't know. And then like, apparently this woman has like been worshiping Satan or something.
You know, it's really weird. I have a feeling it has something to do with the relationship she's in. I think she's in a super, super, super toxic relationship that's taking a toll on her. But yeah, she basically like attacked all of her fans. Like, you know how
Yes,
Taylor Swift fans are Swifties and Justin Bieber was Beliebers.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think Doja Cat fans, like stans, called themselves the Kittens or something.
Okay.
And she like came out and was like, I hate that they called them that. And that's like her loyal fan base. So all her fans are like, what the fuck?
Why?
And then she was like, yeah, she was like, you don't have to support me. I don't care. And then she literally went on to be like, I'm weaning out the bad fans. And everyone was like, we love you and supported you. Like, so I just think she's going down this really, really, really dark path. But yeah, that's why everyone's super upset because the song's a bop. But she's been so bitchy that you don't want to support her.
Seems like she's going through something.
She is. And that's why, like, I've been in those situations when you're in a toxic situation and you're kind of like surrounded by all of that just negativity and anxiety. It genuinely does change you as a person. So I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt and hopefully she'll get out of this situation and kind of regain some self. Because I don't remember, and again, I'm not a huge Doja stan, so I may be missing a piece of the puzzle here, but from what I remember, and like Robbie, who is a really big Doja fan, she was always super chill and nice and fun. Like I don't remember all this attitude and like craziness.
I feel like even just like last year, like when all those festival videos of her were coming out and like she just looked like she was having fun and she looked good and she was singing well and like all this stuff. And I was like, Doja Cat's a vibe. Like she's not my favorite artist, but she puts out good songs and like I'll listen to her.
Great performer too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I was sitting there watching TikToks of her at festivals and I'm like, I don't even know what song she's singing, but I just want to watch her sing it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
It's weird. But anyway, I just had to bring that up because I felt very out of touch with reality when I was looking that up on TikTok.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to feel that way more and more. So let's close the music topic and move in to our next section, NFL. And we have some big news this week. Jonathan Taylor, the Colts have allowed him to look for a trade.
Yeah, I accidentally made this banner and it says allowed to request a trade.
I was starting to read it and I was like, I don't think this makes sense. So I changed my sentence halfway through.
Yeah, no, we can fix that. I'm going to fix it. Right. Allowed to seek a trade is the word I was looking for.
Yes.
But yeah, first of all, this happened last night, Monday night, right? Was it yesterday?
I feel like it's been like.
No, it was last night because I was on the bus into the city when you texted me.
That happened last night?
That was literally last night.
I feel like it's been like 6 days.
Well, I mean, this has been an ongoing story to begin with, to be fair, in your defense.
Oh, you know what? You're right because everyone texted me. Are you ready for this? This is how much everyone in my life knows me. Jonathan Taylor is allowed to seek a trade. Everyone I got multiple texts from multiple different people texting me, what would you do for a Taylor Swift backfield in Philadelphia?
I did see you post about that, and I was like, this is not allowed. I can't allow it. I'm sorry.
I would die. Someone said, what would you do? Or what sins would you commit? And I literally just replied in all lowercase, as I do, all of them.
Yeah.
I would commit every sin for a Taylor Swift Eagles backfield.
I mean, it would boost your brand immensely. And for that, I would allow it. But for the NFC East, for the sake of the NFC East, I simply cannot. I can't. I won't.
I know. I'm nervous.
Taylor and be like, if you put on midnight green, I swear to God.
Or even worse, what if he goes to Dallas?
No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't think he should go anywhere.
I really don't think he should.
I mean, there's a possibility he doesn't.
Exactly. Because
But
also, I mean, we had a whole episode a couple weeks ago. That was a couple weeks ago, right? Because now my brain's
at this point, yeah, we had vacation and stuff. It had to have been a couple weeks ago.
So we had a whole episode about the impending, I mean, not even impending, the current running back revolution that we're in. And the Colts won a hefty price for him. So I don't know if anyone is going to be able to choke that up. Some teams that I have seen in the mix, Dolphins, I've seen some Vikings. Who else? There was another, Ravens. I saw Ravens in the conversation.
Because isn't J.K. Dobbins still... Did he come back?
He's like starting to come back.
I mean, that doesn't seem very promising.
Right.
Yeah, no. I mean, the poor Ravens. Oh, and the poor Ravens just lost their preseason win streak.
To the Commandees, the freaking commies.
To the Commandees. And Joey Sly. I mean, how many times have you seen a preseason game end by 1 point?
I am going to be so honest. I was watching that game as if it was the Super Bowl.
It was like insane.
It was a great game.
I was not watching it. Like I was just like checking the score and stuff because I was, doing all this stuff last night. And I was like, wait a second. Is this like a game? Like what the heck is going on right now?
No,
and I was like, yeah, go ahead.
It was nuts. Zay Flowers looked unbelievable.
Blossoming, if you will.
Yeah, Zay Flowers was blossoming before our eyes in the preseason. That was beautiful. Good job. What else was I going to say? Oh, there was a crazy interception, like in the Ravens' own end zone. They looked like they were about to get a touchdown, popped out of the guy's hands into the Washington Commanders' defender's hands, and then he runs. And I was like, gee, like it was a good game.
Yeah. And did Sam Howell play?
Yes.
Oh my God, God bless.
God bless. And you know what? He doesn't look awful. He doesn't look awful. He doesn't look awful.
Good for him, honestly. Like, for real. Do you know that Sam Howell has never had fish or steak in his life?
Ever?
No, never. He's never had it before. He only eats chicken. And like, I don't think it's like a choice in which he's like making a statement because he's not like, like some people like just don't eat red meat or like this, that. Like he just has never eaten it. So he just continues to just eat chicken tenders for like, he's that kind of, how old is he?
What is with these NFL players and their weird eating habits? You have Sam Howell, who will just
22 years old.
Strictly eat chicken fingers. He's also still a child. And then, I mean, same. And then you have
but have you eaten steak before? Have you eaten fish before?
I've eaten steak, but I really didn't start eating steak until this year. Like being completely honest.
But like, okay, but before this year, had you ever eaten it in your life? Or no?
I nibbled.
Nibbled.
Okay. I like tried it like once or twice and was just like, no, I still don't love it. I'm still not a huge steak person.
I mean, you don't have to be, but like the fact that you eat it in your life, it's I don't know. It's for me, to be fair, just to put it out there, I'm a huge steak eater. I love steak. I love steak, fish, chicken, anything, any meat. I could never be a vegetarian. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Like it would never work for me. But I just cannot imagine a grown-ass man, 22 years old. I know, yeah, he's a kid, but still, if you're legal to drink, you can get drafted into the military, and you can vote, you're a grown-ass man. And you're out here leading an NFL team, eating chicken fingers.
Yeah, and also, like, you would think to, like, for an athlete to, like, bulk up and be athletic. I don't know why I associate that with eating, like, steaks and red meats. Also, but like, think about Will Levis. Like, Will Levis also is one of the weirdest human beings. Love him. I low-key do love him, but he's
Will Levis. Weirdo. I know, low-key rooting for Will Levis.
I love him. I think he's the weirdest person ever, and I'm so here for it.
Hellman's Mayo signed him to a lifetime sponsorship.
Yep.
Because this man scoops mayo and puts it in his coffee cup. Like, know where she's going.
How do I get a lifetime mayo deal? Because I can't live without this shit.
Oh my God. I was like, why is this girl getting up from her seat right now? Oh my God.
I
Literally.
love mayo.
I mean, mayo's fantastic. I love mayo. I used to make my own mayo back in the day. Believe it or not.
What?
Yeah.
How?
It's literally like egg, oil, salt, pepper, and then like it's a very specific, it's like a teaspoon, but it's very specific of mustard seed. I don't know what it does. And you put that in and you emulsify it. So it takes a very long time. So it's basically blending it very, very slowly. And then you get mayo.
I want to do this. I love mayo.
It's very easy to make. It's very easy. It's just like tedious sitting there with like an electric blender. Like, unless you have like a freaking, what's it called?
KitchenAid?
Yeah, like a stand mixer. I'm sure it's easier to do it that way. But yeah. Shout out to Will Levis, like, honestly, for getting a freaking mayo sponsorship lifetime. Like, not even like we're signing you for a year or this, that, like, lifetime. It's amazing.
I'm gonna get free mayo for life. That's my dream.
I don't think I knew this about you.
I
don't think I knew how much you loved mayo.
No, like everyone in my life is disgusted by it because whenever I order a hoagie, which also you're probably disgusted by the fact that I call it a hoagie. You don't call it a hoagie, right?
No, it's a hero.
That's even weirder.
No, it's not. It's a hero.
It's a hoagie.
You call it a chicken parm hoagie. You call it a chicken parm hero.
No, chicken parm is just chicken parm sandwich.
Then how do you know what bread to put it on?
It's always on the hoagie roll.
Go, Jordan. We could go on about this.
So when I call and I order my Italian hoagie and they're like oil vinegar and I say no, can I get extra, extra, extra mayo? And on the other line, it's always a little silent. And then they go, sure.
Yeah.
And it's never enough. They never put enough mayo.
What do you consider like an Italian hoagie? Like what's on an Italian hoagie?
The meats.
Like what kind of meat?
I don't know. I eat it
like
one Italian hoagie a week for my entire life. I don't actually know what meats are on it.
Is it like salami and like bologna and like that kind of stuff?
Sure.
Jordan, now you gotta make me look
it up. It's the Italian meats with lettuce, onion, extra, extra, extra mayo, salt, pepper, oregano. Boom, no tomato. Fuck tomato. I never want to see a tomato ever again in my life. Unless they're mashed up as ketchup or salsa. That's it.
Hate tomatoes.
Thank God.
I have tried. You have no idea how much I want to like tomatoes.
It's a texture thing.
I don't even know. It's that. And then I think it's also just the fact that like whenever I bite into a tomato, I'm anticipating the taste of ketchup for some reason. And then it's not that. I don't know. Every time I try a tomato, I don't like it. And I've consistently tried them throughout my life and I just don't like them.
Yeah, no, not for me.
What is an Italian hoagie made of? Salami, prosciutto, mortadella, ham, gabagool, and provolone cheese on a roll.
Yup.
I love all of it. For those that don't know.
Speaking of, let's place my dinner order. Except we're not getting an Italian hoagie. We're getting Mexican.
Mexican. I had Chipotle for lunch the other day, and it was amazing.
Oh my God. They accept orders until 8:45. It's 8:37. They're going to hate me.
Those people are waiting to go home. They're sitting around waiting.
And then here comes Spaldy Joldy. Cilantro lime rice, no beans, chicken.
I love cilantro lime rice.
Please. I love it. I go feral.
Michael is one of those people who thinks that cilantro tastes like soap. And
I've never heard that.
Yeah. It's like a genetic thing.
It's a genetic thing?
It's a genetic thing. Yeah. Like
wait, what do you mean?
I don't know. That's what 23andMe told me when I did it. Like, it said, like, my genetics are prone to enjoying cilantro or not thinking it tastes like soap. But your genes will
What?
tell you whether or not your taste buds allow you to think that cilantro tastes like soap. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'm not a genealogist. I think that's the word. I don't know.
I'm a genie in a bottle. Baby.
Jordan has a song for literally everything.
Everything.
It's quite amazing. Also, I wanted to ask you a quick question.
Oh no, that's never good.
No, it's not bad. Only because right before this, as you know, Jordan was doing her cameo. I heard the ice cream man. So, and my dad wanted ice cream as well. So I went outside and I got ice cream. Do you get the ice cream man where you're from?
Like just an ice cream truck?
Yeah, like an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Okay. I like, not every place has an ice cream truck.
Really? No, everywhere, the neighborhoods that I grew up in always had ice cream trucks. It's usually Mr. Softy.
Okay, Mr. Softy. We have that. We have another one that's like Lickety Split, which I think is a local one. Yeah, but I was getting ice cream and I was thinking about it and I was like, not everybody in the world gets ice cream.
That's a really
or an ice cream truck, I should say.
I love the ice cream truck even comes through now that I'm like out of my mom's. The ice cream truck will even come through
my neighborhood. On that road?
Yes.
Outside of your complex?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And on the weekends, they'll go through the neighborhood and then it parks right next to my pool and sits there for a little bit before leaving.
Posts up?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Isn't that so cute?
I was so curious. I didn't get ice cream. I got a cherry ice.
I know. I saw your super red tongue before we started. Yeah.
I've been trying to wash it out. That's why I've been drinking so much water. I've been trying to like wash it off of my tongue. But yeah, I have been eating some cherry ice. It was delicious. But yeah, I was like, this is not like, you think about like the concept of an ice cream truck. There's a grown ass, weird probably man driving this truck, and he's literally driving so slow down your street with a bell, trying to get children to come to them to have, like, it's everything that your parents told you not to do except get in the van. Like, that's literally what you're doing. And I was like, wow, I can literally walk outside my house right now, gather ice cream, pay the man, eat it, and he just drives away and I walk back inside.
Yep.
Like, why is that not every single thing? Like, why is this just ice cream?
I know. Like, why isn't there just like a burrito truck? You were going to say a burrito truck. I saw it start to come out of your mouth.
Think about it.
It would be really nice. Then I wouldn't have to DoorDash.
Yeah. And it's instead of like the ice cream sound, you know, you have like this, like, you know, like a Mexican. Yeah. And you just walk outside and you're just like, beef burrito, baby. And they just hand you a burrito. And it's a hand food. So like you'd be able to walk around and eat a burrito same way you walk around and eat ice cream.
Stop. We should market this. The unsolicited burrito truck.
Nobody asked for a burrito truck.
Nobody asked for a burrito truck, but we're going to give you a burrito truck.
If you ever see a bright green truck driving insanely down a road, because you know that no one's going to drive this truck except Jordan or I.
No, with my voice in the microphone going, La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
We could not afford the rights to the free La Cucaracha. It's a very free song. We could not afford the rights. So it's just Jordan screaming at the top of her lungs. No, just imagine it's like it's like someone saw like a bright green truck going down the New Jersey Turnpike, and it's just like, who is this mysterious truck?
It's our burrito truck.
It's me driving and Jordan like in the passenger seat making burritos.
Mayo.
My God, that's it. They were like, what do you serve here? Mayo and tortillas. That's it.
Yep. Oh my God. No. And I remember my dad, he used to get like nightmares when the ice cream truck would come around, because he would just it'd be like me and my sister, and he would just give me a $20 bill, like expecting to get like 15 back. These were olden times. You can't do that anymore. Now $20 bills
That's it. That's your lunch.
That's your ice cream. But back in my day, you could like go and get ice cream for like $5 from the ice cream truck. And I was always like, oh my God, keep the change. Like the ice cream truck people loved me. My dad would be like, Jordyn, no, you give them a couple dollars. I'd be like, keep the 20. And our ice cream would be like $4.50. They'd make
They'd be like,
$15.
holy shit, what a tipper.
But then, and they would remember my order. Like they always, like they would stop outside of my, it's not like they just drove slow. And I was like, see, Dad, I'm planning ahead. I will always get my ice cream because you take care of who takes care of you.
And then she went on to be a waitress.
This was so true for years. Oh my God.
Now that we're feeling feral and our brains are broken, do you want to play some Mad Libs?
We are gonna play Mad Libs.
I have had this idea to play this for so long, and I just like today when we were talking about what we were going to talk about today, we were literally just like Jonathan Taylor and like that Scooter Braun, like those were like the two big topics that we were thinking of, and I was like, oh, let's play Mad Libs. So I downloaded the Mad Libs app, which I didn't even know was a thing.
I was gonna say, do you remember the books and you would just fold the pages backwards?
Yep. That's what this app is like trying to sell me.
Okay.
But nonetheless,
I still sell them. That makes me so happy.
Let's see. This says featured from Mad Libs collection, how to clean your computer. Should we do that one?
Sure.
All right. We also had to, before we started recording, we had to go over what each word meant so that Jordyn remembered what a noun, adjective, and verb were. So now we know, and we're very aware.
I literally told Sam, I was like, fuck.
And I was like, you got
adjective is.
Yeah, I had to teach Jordyn some grammar, but we're fine. We're ready to go. Are you ready to go?
I'm feeling ready.
All right. So this is called how to clean your computer.
Okay.
And the first thing is an adjective.
Dirty.
So, you know what? I think we're on the right track with that.
Okay.
One down. Adverb. You don't know what we didn't go over adverb.
No, what's an adverb?
An adverb is like it ends in ly, like quickly or swiftly or.
Let's do swiftly.
Swiftly. Oh, I did not spell that correctly. So, oh my God, why am I having so much trouble? Okay, let's see. Verb.
Moving. Moving thing.
Move.
No. Moving it. I'm just processing what a verb is. An action.
Moving thing.
Dive.
Dive is a good one. Love that. Oh, a number.
156.
Oh my God.
That's my favorite number. Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
Yeah, 156 has been my favorite number since like 3rd grade because my parents went to back to school night, and to like get them situated, we left like little quizzes for them to fill out. And I was like, what's my favorite color? What's my favorite TV show?
Yeah.
And I was just trying to like, I was an asshole, and I was just trying to like trick my parents. So when they came home, I was like, did you pass my quiz? They were like, yeah. And I was like, what's my favorite number? My mom was like 12. And I was like, wrong. It's 156. And it's just stuck.
I love that. All right, well, 156 is now in there. Adjective.
Describing something, right?
Descriptive word, yep.
Frilly.
Frilly? That's not going to make any sense. Noun.
Oh, you can see it?
No, I can't.
Oh.
I'm like literally looking at it's literally just giving me like prompts.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Yeah, so I don't even know what it's gonna look like. We're gonna read it for the first time.
Wait, what's this one?
Noun.
Person, place, or thing?
Yeah.
Person, place, or thing. That's so many options. Burrito.
A burrito? Okay.
That's a thing, right?
It's a noun. That's a noun. Oh, he said that one was clever.
Really?
This says
You like my burrito.
this one says room, so I'm assuming they mean like a certain type of room, like a kitchen, a dining room, a living room.
Bedroom.
Bedroom. Okay. Adverb. Another ly.
Ly, thank you. Lovely.
Lovely. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Plural noun. So more than one.
Okay. Persons, places, or things.
Correct.
Coaches.
Coaches.
I don't know.
Type of liquid.
Pepsi.
Pepsi. Okay. We said way to go on that one.
Yay.
Adjective.
God, this is like really
We're
hard.
only halfway through.
Nuh-uh.
I think it's like this little progress bar.
Stupid. Is that an adjective?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Person in the room, male, which you don't have anyone in the room with you. So just think of a male that you know.
Ted Lasso.
That's not a real person, but that's okay. Adjective.
I hate these.
Just Google adjective and have it give you a list so you can like read off of a list.
Adjectives. It's really hard to just like think of these things.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Cruel. It's a cruel summer.
In my head, I said, if she doesn't start singing Cruel Summer right now, then we're not friends. Type of food, plural.
Oh, I already said burrito. Quesadillas. We'll keep up the Mexican theme.
Quesadillas. He said, you're funny.
Thank you.
Exclamation. So like, wow, or oh, fuck. I wonder if it'll let me do that. Oh, it did. Okay, part of the body.
Nose.
Nose.
But you have to watch yourself if you don't pay attention.
Verb ending in ing.
Verb ending in ing.
Mm-hmm. Leaving. All right. Another verb ending in ing.
Jesus Christ. What do you want me to be? A scholar?
This is a children's game.
Falling.
I
feel like I'm on Family Feud. Good
Just
answer.
A few
Good
more.
answer.
Few more. Same type of food, plural. So quesadillas.
Yeah.
Diaz. A noun.
These get me the worst. Person, place, or thing. Stadium.
This isn't gonna make any sense.
I know. Should I have kept it more?
No, that's gonna be funny. Adjective.
Let me go to my list. Ooh, tasty.
Okay. All right, it is making it for us right now.
Oh no. I'm so afraid.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
How to clean your computer.
Oh, I forgot that was the prompt.
Hold on 1 second. All right, how to clean your computer. Since I use my computer every day, it can get dirty really swiftly, and I always make sure to dive it. Wait, what? I always make sure to dive it every 156 days in order to keep it shiny and frilly. I'll grab a soft burrito from the bedroom and a lovely wipe to the keyboard down to get rid of all the coaches. Then I squirt some Pepsi on the screen to get it nice and stupid. This week, it was extra dirty because my little brother, Ted Lasso, decided to bring his cruel plate of quesadillas in my room and eat it at my desk. When I yelled, fuck. And I told him to stop. He stuck out his nose at me and continued leaving. Then he started falling so hard that he spilled all of his quesadillas all over my stadium. That is the last time I'll let my tasty little brother in my room ever again.
Oh my God. You know, Ted Lasso is your little brother, man. He'll just get you.
I know, yeah. God, I didn't even know that Jason Sudeikis could be a little brother, but
I know. Oh my God. Wait, that was kind of iconic.
That
You know
was-
what I just thought of? Next week,
yeah.
I download the app and we end the episode with your Mad Libs.
That sounds like an amazing plan.
Right?
It really does.
So I guess you guys are just going to have to come back next week.
Because we're coming back consistently now because we're on a schedule. Oh no. Are we not doing a show next week?
No, we couldn't. It just might have to be a later. Oh, no. We'll talk about it. I'm good.
Okay, we'll let you guys know. Just make sure to follow us so that you guys
follow us. We will be back next week, I promise.
Yeah, I think that's our show for today.
I think this was the hottest hot mess of the show we've ever done.
Yeah, that was just you guys just were in on our FaceTime call. That's all that was.
Still, make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at I'm just gonna talk like normal and I'm gonna stop trying to sing that. TikTok, Instagram, Threads at the Unsolicited_podcast, Twitter at Sam Jordyn. Make sure to give this YouTube video a thumbs up if you're watching there and to subscribe. And if you are listening through audio, give us a rating, give us a review, and make sure to follow us there as well. We love you.
We love
everyone except Scooter Braun.
Yes. It's always everyone except Scooter Braun.
It's always everyone except Scooter Braun.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.